I want to talk about two movies that I really enjoyed this past year that I saw. You know, two movies that really sort of influenced my way of making videos. Well, in a way, or like my videos already like that, so I enjoy the movies. Not chicken and egg, but whatever. So I'll tie it back to how those two movies work within context of its own genre and the way that my channel has been, going on. Anyway, so. The two movies that I really enjoy that I'm going to talk about here are Spring Breakers and Cabin in the Woods. I think both of the movies, that if you read the comments or the reviews, people that it's pretty polar opposite of how people feel about it. People either really hate it or people that really love it. And I realized the funny thing is that people that really liked it, most of the reviewers, the critics, people that really understand what those movies are trying to go for, really like those two movies. And the funny thing is, people who didn't like those movies were people who went to see those movies because they thought those movies would be one way, but it came out to be the other. The reason why those movies get such a polarized review, especially Spring Breakers, is that people who went to see Spring Breakers are the ones who got critiqued on. They're the people who the message of this movie, the satire went beyond them, went over their head, because they are the people who the movie, like I said, is critiquing. They didn't even realize they were in the midst of a big mindfuck. They were the type of people that those movies were critiquing, right? They got mindfucked so hard that they didn't even realize they were the victim. So in a way, people that would enjoy Spring Breakers, people that would enjoy Cabin in the Woods, probably didn't go see those movies because they looked past it, as well as the same reason why people who went to see it, the message went past them. So both of those movies are self-referential, right? Those two movies were actually sort of act as critiques. They use the format of their particular genre to sort of deconstruct that genre, to not just make fun of, but to make a critical, sort of a commentary on it, while at the same time gives the audience elements of it. Spring Breakers, for example, Spring Breakers, it's trying to critique the hollowness of the existential crisis of the American teenagers, the party life, spring break, stuff like that. While at the same time, it sort of arouses you at the same time with this exact element that it tries to critique, right? And same with Cabin in the Woods, and the reason why I like those two movies so much is because those two movies are sort of elaborated and very intelligent, creative, artistic trolls. And just a quick comment about my own channel and my ways of making videos was sort of related to how those movies worked, right, within their own particular genre. People who had like those videos, people have completely polar reaction to my own videos, and I just want to say that sort of my entire channel, the people who come here expecting bodybuilding videos and fitness videos, they sort of got what they wanted, right? Because in a way, I'm using bodybuilding, I'm using fitness, I'm using the body and the whole sort of typical attributes that you attach to a bodybuilder or a bodybuilding channel. The whole meathead, turning on the camera itself, look how big I am, sort of ways that you usually see how a usual bodybuilding channel operates. My whole channel sort of is the whole critique of that, right? It's a troll channel. It's using itself, like those movies, to critique itself, and people who got it think it's funny, and people who missed it, well, they can still think it's a bodybuilding channel. They can still get the pump out of it, pump, the usual pump you get from watching bodybuilding channels out of it, right? The whole narcissistic, meathead sort of stereotype. You can get that in there, but at the same time, I'm using that to sort of use it as a satire, a parody of the whole bodybuilding culture. Yeah. Anyways. I just like those kind of stuff, this satire, this meta. That's the thing. And also, it's also a critique of YouTube too, not just bodybuilding. A lot of my videos are YouTube videos about YouTube videos. They're meta critique, meta satire for the YouTube community, the whole YouTube technology, media thing. And the reason why I like those styles of art, that those kind of the reason why I like this stuff, you know, art that's self-referential, art that's self-conscious, art that's about itself, you know, horror movie about a horror movie, you know, is that's the way consciousness works. You know, consciousness is something that is always self-referential. You know, the mind always needs a mind to think about itself. Thought always needs a thought to think about itself. The brain always is thinking about itself, using itself. So in a way, this is the deepest kind of thing there is. Whoa. But, yeah, that's what I'm interested in, and that's why I don't like those movies. Peace out. If you haven't seen those movies, check them out, man. And now, if you saw it, didn't like it, check it out again, and keep what I said in the back of your mind. See if it makes any difference. Go in there, try to watch those movies from an artistic, from a art film perspective, rather than the opposite. See what happens.